We are not in a situation where cryptocurrency is actually banned. But can it be banned? Let's say tomorrow the government wanted to ban it. Can it be banned, or is it one of those things where technology is already setting the terms?
Well, Barkha, some countries have actually attempted to ban cryptocurrencies. And interestingly, if India were to go down that path, we would be joining the likes of Algeria, China, Cuba, Saudi Arabia, countries that we typically don't share constitutional values with. Another interesting case study is that of Indonesia, which actually tried to ban cryptocurrencies and then ultimately uh, turned the clock and kind of came back with a set of regulations to regulate and enable the industry. Now, why are countries larger? Why do I think that banning is not the way ahead? One, to answer directly your question, can you ban? I think it is an impracticality. The technology as such is a peer-to-peer decentralized technology, which means that it doesn't typically rely on intermediaries like the banks, credit card networks, stock exchanges, large internet platforms like Facebook, etc. You don't typically need to rely on platforms and intermediaries for this technology. What that means is if you were to try and ban the use of cryptocurrencies, individuals could still, on a peer-to-peer basis, transact with. So I could transfer a cryptocurrency directly to Barkha without having to rely on an intermediary, which makes it really, really hard to ban and completely kind of plug the use of cryptocurrencies. But having said that, I also don't believe that that's the right way to go.
Interesting point. The cryptocurrency is already here. So the best thing to do is to not be ostrich-like, to accept it and to kind of regulate it in a way that at least it doesn't become, drug money, crime money. Actually, Madhavan, none of the normal laws would be applicable to cryptocurrency. They haven't kept pace with the changing technology. I can see Gopal Agarwal of the BJP joining us, and we'll put it to him in a moment as well. Namaskar, Gopalji. Madhavan, to you.
Very simple. I think Mohandas Pai has a fairly interesting but very complex mechanism to deal with cryptocurrency. At the heart of which are two things, one is that it's an asset class. The other is the mention of blockchain and other technologies. Personally, I have a slightly different take on this. It is better to give what I think should be the alcohol status for cryptocurrency. A lot of it resembles gambling. A lot of it resembles Rolex watches and alcohol, which may be expensive, which is very difficult to pin down in terms of real utility value. But there's nothing that stops us from people from buying Rolex watches just because you have now cell phones that can tell you the time in so many accurate ways. So the best course is for India to follow an alcohol kind of policy where it will be regulated, monitored, and taxed in a way that increases government revenue, alongside some warnings, just like in alcohol, that this is not good for you. Lottery tickets have been banned in the past. IPL and cricket betting has been banned in the past. A lot of the cryptocurrency behavior is pretty close to gambling and punting, and there is a sort of a Ponzi kind of an atmosphere with some kind of a sin. But it can also be treated as entertainment. Now, JP Morgan's CEO, Jamie Dimon, said that it's worthless, but I can't help it if my clients want it. So India's government can take a similar policy. We don't like it, but if people do buy alcohol the way and do gamble in or use cryptocurrency trading, what cannot be simply banned and not have an effect can be regulated in a constructive way as to increase government revenues. I do not go as far as Mohandas Pai to immediately recognize it as an asset class, but it can be potentially, the government can consider launching its own cryptocurrency at some point linked to something. But if it as an asset class, it's a lot like Swiss bank accounts or like Rolex watches. People will look at it as an asset class, but I don't want millions of young Indians to be fooled with a tulip mania kind of a trap. So the government has to have a slightly big daddy kind of approach on this. Why not have the best of both worlds? Regulate it in a way that increases government revenue. Hopefully that will help us reduce petrol prices.
Okay, Gopalji, how is the BJP looking at this entire sort of brave new world of cryptocurrencies?
2-3 things we should be very clear with. I have written on this articles also. One thing is that we have to differentiate between transactional values and asset class on the cryptocurrency. The problems with cryptocurrency speculation, everything arises if you consider it as an asset class. So one thing is that we have to somewhat work in a manner where it is more used as a transactional value. That is very important. That I think we have a thought on that. Second important part is the choice between regulated and unregulated illegal market. Cryptocurrency is here to stay. You cannot just wish it away. It is there. Many people are investing.
Yeah.
And it is operating in unregulated environment. So earlier it is regulated, it is better, because if in an illegal market, unregulated market, it is very dangerous, because financial transaction people will be fleeced and so many.
But is it possible to regulate it? I mean, I think what we
Yeah,
also
yeah,
have to
definitely.
ask ourselves is
Yeah,
it
third
viable
point
and
I would
practical
like-
to regulate it?
Yeah, third point I am telling you. And then we should differentiate between digital currency and cryptocurrency. The
Okay.
problem with cryptocurrency, when Mr. Mohan Pai was saying that blockchain technology is really a very exciting technology in the future, and it has tremendous potentials on various aspects. And cryptocurrency is also one of the users of blockchain technology. And
Yeah.
it's a very good platform. Only thing is there is no central clearing entity, and the government is very clear that we are moving towards more and more digital payment, digital currency, etc. And e-rupee vouchers, etc. are form of digital currency, and slowly we will have to go into digital cryptocurrency. But RBI is not very comfortable, and we should also look into that. 6th April, RBI came out with a circular that the banks, they banned the banks to deal with clients who are having an exposure in the cryptocurrency, which was shut down by the Supreme Court, that unless you come out with a legislation, you cannot take such harsh steps like banning it. So cryptocurrency is here. It has large potential, huge potential. We should differentiate it from asset class and focus more on transactional values. How to regulate, and legislation is required, and definitely standing committee is taking. Prime Minister has also done a meeting on the.
So,
I
so let
think
me.
it is not a long time when we'll see a proper regulation. It can be regulated. How it moves, it is more with regard to reservation about the RBI.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.